YouTube, how's it freaking going? Chris Pacheco here. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Another beautiful day to get better and do what you guys need to do to get better, of course. If you guys are new, hit that sub button because your boy is en route to hit 1,000 subscribers by April 1st, 2024. I appreciate every single one of you guys. The time of this recording, we're at 634. So, you know, you guys are fucking awesome. You guys are killing it. I will continue fucking doing it because I have no intention of stopping. I heard this very interesting framing for life and kind of an analogy for life, which is life is like a garden, right? And weeds are negativity. If you don't pluck your weeds, you're going to have a surplus of weeds and it ain't going to look good, right? And the analogy between weeds is negative thoughts, negativity. Whenever you have negativity, like a weed, you should pluck it out immediately. And you know what? The instrument to plucking out a weed would be to fill it in with a positive thought. So let's say I'm feeling negative. I'm like, fuck today, it's raining, oh, blah, 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 blah. Well, I woke up this morning. I was able to say that, I was able to think that, and there's people in this world that would literally kill to be able to do that. They don't have that luxury. You know, there's people who wake up sick, wake up, you know, without legs, the ability to walk, something we take for granted every single day. There's so many things that we need to look at, guys, and be like, fuck yeah, I'm glad I could do that. I am glad I can walk. I am glad that I have the ability to talk to you guys right now on this camera. And if you guys are watching me, you know, you're already ahead of so many people because there's so many people in the world that don't even have access to the internet. So obviously, you know, we are doing well and we need to use that blessing as it is, right? And secondly, about the garden, you can't expect a strawberry plant to grow or tree or whatever, let's say apple tree. I don't know how strawberries grow actually, but you can't expect an apple tree to grow if you plant a seed for like a dandelion or something, right? Now, what that means is if you fill your life with positive and you do the right moves, you know, you plant the right seeds, meaning you do the right thing you need to do every day, waking up and reading that book or, you know, going for that extra little jog in the evening or waking up and taking that ice bath or whatever the case may be, whatever the things you guys are avoiding are literally the seeds to that apple tree, right? Because you can't expect to get an apple tree unless you plant the right seeds, and the seeds are doing the things you need to do. And one of the things that I need to do today, gentlemen and ladies, is go to the gym. And that's what we're going to do. Today is day number 9 of the IMPETUS Strength Program, which means we are on week number 3 PR day. Let's see how strong we are. Chest and triceps, because your boy loves that fucking day. Chest and triceps is my favorite. Let's see how well we do today. But see you guys in the gym. I did want to talk about something because, I mean, I like to find inspiration in anything and everything that I look at and view. And one of the things that I have been watching, because I am a Ravens fan, Baltimore Ravens, if you guys don't know, which is a football team, and they're doing very good. But on the opposite side, I think on the NFC side, there is a team called the Detroit Lions. Now, I might be wrong, but the Detroit Lions have not won a playoff game in like 30 years of being in the NFL, ever. And this year, they won it twice. So, I mean, what does that show, guys? It shows resilience, and that shows that you can do anything you put your fucking mind to. You know, it might take 30 years to win a playoff game, but eventually you will have the ability to do so. It's good, though. You guys got to find, you know, inspiration and motivation in anything and everything that you do because there's always that ability to be found. So today we are doing bench press. Today is chest and triceps. I drew a blank there. This is the 3rd week, which means that we are going to be going into our PRs kind of. So we did our first 2 sets, first one being the 5 reps, 3 reps. So the first week when I hit 5 reps, I did the 225 for 5. The week after I did 235, a little less. Like it's not substantially increasing from the 2. It's just because the shoulders, but it moved nicely today. And then we're going to move into our 1 rep. So this is going to be the 1 rep. I am doing 225 plus 30, which would be 255. So 255, I'm gonna crush this. It's been a while since I've lifted like this. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I hit 275 before, pretty cleanly too, but that was when I was bulking and really eating a lot of calories. So definitely calories play a contributing factor in how much you're gonna be able to lift because, you know, you need that sort of base to get up. But enough said, we're gonna get this rep in. Just one rep, hopefully I don't fail. And no, I don't arc my back. I don't really wanna do that. I'm sure it'll let me lift heavier, but that's just not me. I got it. Honestly, could probably increase it there. I might see about doing another set here and putting 20s on, because I moved a little easily. Sheer got a little spooked there because I hit the side here, and gotta just lean a bit more forward. But I am definitely gonna hit another set here, see how much I can actually lift, because I do want that baseline, because I'm gonna be doing this for 2 months, which is 8 weeks in total. So this is just the first run around, and the second run around I should see the most progress, because now I have that baseline. Honestly, should have hit the baseline prior to doing this, but I'm not a big PR guy, you know. I do want to get stronger with the bench press, but I just think it's more impressive to do a heavy weight for 5 reps than it is to do a heavy weight for 1 rep. Just doesn't seem optimal, especially for what I'm trying to achieve, which is, of course, the aesthetic, but also strength. So, I mean, doing this is definitely going to increase your strength, so definitely having a good mix of both. But enough said. I'm gonna hit a new PR. Let's get it. One thing I'm super grateful for, especially with this gym, is there's a lot of very successful people in this gym that I'm always around, and I'm always, you know, getting ambition and motivation, and all the positive attributes that they have are kind of being reflected on me because of the way they hold themselves. You know, typically when people are successful, they hold themselves in a certain regard where they're confident, you know, they know that they have the ability to do anything they set their mind to, and they're always pushing themselves, even in the gym. Also, someone pulls up here in a fucking Lambo. Now, if that's not inspiration, I don't know what is. I see that shit. Actually, I should say, a lot of people will see that shit and they'll be like, oh, fuck, look at this douchebag. Or, oh, how'd this guy do it? He's probably a scumbag. Whatever the case may be. You gotta look at that as what it is. That is a token of hard work. That is a medal, you know, like a level that you've achieved to be able to do that. And when I see that on a constant level, it makes me think, one day, I will do that as well. But another thing is, there's always people here that are willing to help. So me and Sheer were just doing the bench there. One of my boys, shout out Aram, came over and gave us a little form breakdown on the bench. Now, to be honest, when it comes to bench press, I've really never put a lot of work into perfecting the form and, you know, getting that arc. Like I was saying prior to doing my 1 rep max, how I don't arc my back. I mean, there is a proper way to do it. And that's what all about next week's all about, because it is a deload week. So we are going to be lifting lighter to let our muscles recover, and then also to perfect the form. So that's what we'll be working on very, 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 very much so. I'm trying to think of a better word, but that is going to be the priority, needless to say. And, you know, get that arc down, or whatever the case may be, tense up at certain areas. But you guys seen I was able to do, I think it was 255 or something. Afterwards, I put 275 on the bar, and I fucking did it. I mean, believe it if you guys want to or not, you guys are going to see the progress. That's now the baseline of 275. So next time I do my 1 rep max, I need to get better than that. But of course, to get better and stronger at it, I need to have the base strong, foundation strong, and the foundation in this particular case is, of course, the form. So we're going to really, really emphasize getting that form locked in. I also noticed yesterday when I was doing my deadlifts, I wasn't doing it the right way, fully. I came up and I would come down. I can't really do it with the plate here, but I would come and I wouldn't come up in synchronization. My spine would come up and I would be like this, where I need to come up like this, or rather like this, I should say. Not like butt comes in first and then I'm just like lifting with just my back, because that will injure yourself. So of course, form is so important, especially on all these compound movements. And I mean, bench press is a form I've always overlooked, I guess. Something I need to work on, of course, but everyone has things they got to work on. And just because, you know, you think you know everything, you don't know everything. So you got to learn, you got to get better. But we're going to move into our dips, weighted dips. Your boy's doing a 45 because progressive overload, motherfucker. We're going to do this for 8 reps. And like I said, best exercise to go to the lower portion of the chest, and just all around a good exercise, because this is a body weight movement. I can't wait to the point where I take off this fucking weight and I start doing it without the weight, because I know I'm going to be so explosive. But I'm rested too much. Let's get this set done. Yeah. You know, someone said something interesting to me that always has me thinking. And he just said to me, just right now, someone at the gym, he said, some days are harder than others. And I could really just do a whole list of fundamental principles that separate a winner from a loser. but one of which is showing up when you don't want to. When it gets hard, a lot of people tend to back down because they're afraid of challenge, they're afraid of discomfort. I said it before, I say it again. The comfort zone is where your dreams die. You got to push out of your comfort zone. You got to do things that make you discomfort, make you feel discomfort, because those things are the very things that are going to make you become better, right? So you'll never get better if you just continue to do the same thing. I think it was Albert Einstein or something. It's like doing the same thing constantly and expecting different results is insanity. And that's true. And another quote that ties into this is, the magic you're looking for is in the hard work you're avoiding. I don't know if that was Chris Williamson or something from Modern Wisdom, but it's definitely true, guys. A lot of people, like I said, avoid that hard work, and that's the very thing that's gonna get them across the line of where they wanna be. You know, if it was easy, everyone would do it. I always say that. I'll keep saying that. You gotta do those things you don't wanna do. Come better, use every day as an opportunity to push yourself and get out of your comfort zone. But we're gonna crush this set. We're doing a pec deck fly. Today is an 8-rep week, so we are gonna go a bit heavier, of course. That's why I lower the reps, because I want to lift heavier, get more acquainted with the heavier weight. I am going to control it to the best of my ability, but it isn't going to be as controlled as typical, because I am going heavier than typical, of course. So we'll see what we could do. But of course, we are supersetting with the triceps. Got to get those supersets in, but let's do this. Right into the next one. I was heavy. But we got this, 8 reps of each, like I said, heavier weight, of course. Supersetting, doing it one after another. For you guys that don't know, I always say that. Cut your workout in half. If you guys do not superset, definitely encompass that in your workout, because it is going to maximize the gains. And let's be honest, everyone wants to find ways to maximize the gains. And this way naturally. Last week I was doing the 80s for 10 reps, but I didn't really get the full 10 reps. I had to take a little pause in between to complete the 10 reps. I think I hit like 8 or 9 or one of the two, and then I took a little breather, got back into it and finished the 10. So like I said before, I like to hit the reps, or rather I like to stay at the weight that I initially start at, but if I need to take a pause in between to get to the reps that I want to get to, I will. But because of that, I'm not going to up the weight this time. I'm going to do 80s for 8 just so I get more acquainted with the weight, of course with more control, because that is the name of the game. Now something that's interesting that a lot of people are afraid to get is criticism, right? Now criticism typically is a tool that you guys can use to learn. Because when someone's criticizing you, it's because of a fault that you have. And of course, when you take criticism from the right people, it's kind of similar to what I've said, is take advice from people who want the life that you want. But you need to listen to that criticism and learn from it and implement it into your life. Because it is one thing to learn, but then it's another thing to implement what you learn into what you're doing. There's a lot of people like to learn, or write down shit, but they don't implement it, because action is crucial, right? That's just what a lot of people are shit at, right? They just don't take action on what they say they're gonna take action on. And typically speaking, if criticism does hurt, it's because it's an insecurity that you have. Like if someone was to say my chest is small or something in that case, and I take offense to that, I'm number one, I'm allowing that person to offend me, because I do have control over whether or not what they say offends me. But also, it's probably hurting me because I, in my mind, think that my chest is small. And now that someone's broached that topic, it's making me feel like insecure about it, right? Because if someone was to say, I don't know, you got too many tattoos or something in that case, where I don't think I have enough tattoos already, right? It's kind of like putting power in other people's hands, and we never want to do that. But always accept criticism from people who have the right credentials to give you criticism, of course, because you don't want to take fitness advice from someone who's not living a fitness life, right? Needless to say, but let's get this set done. We're going to be doing skull crushers. I am increasing the weight on that. I'm doing 80 on that, so it's just 80s all around. But like I said, last week I did 10. I want to control this so I get more acquainted and more comfortable with this weight. 3, 4. Perfect. 2 more. That last rep was a fucking fight. But Sheer said something interesting. I kind of related to what I just did, because when I was younger and when I was starting off at the gym, I remember doing this specific exercise and doing like 30 pounds and struggling to hit the 12 rep range. And Sheer was saying over on the pec fly that there's people who are doing 265 pounds on the pec fly machine. Just goes to show that, you know, there's different parts of your journey. Eventually you will be able to obtain whatever it is the goal you're trying to go for, as long as you don't stop. So take the Detroit Lions lesson. It takes 30 years for them to hit the playoffs and get a win. It might take 30 years, but you know, it's worth going for, because you only have one life. You gotta make it count. I realize I haven't quite given you guys 3 gym etiquette tips in general, because there's certain things that just need to be followed, especially at the gym. And I'll give you guys 3. I'll give you guys 4, but number 1 I've said before, but it cannot be said enough. Clean up after your fucking self, guys. Don't be leaving fucking weights around. Don't be leaving the machine unwiped. Put away your fucking shit. This ain't no fucking, like, if you want to do that shit at home, do it at home. Don't bring those same habits to the gym. Don't yell and scream. That's the second one. Do not yell and fucking scream super loud, okay? Keep that shit to a minimum. There's a lot of guys that'll be lifting super heavy weights and still not fucking grunt and scream out of the top of their lung. Nobody wants to hear that. Ain't a child's playground, so don't fucking do that. That is unacceptable. Also, wear deodorant when you go to the gym, okay? No one wants to smell shit. Put on deodorant. It doesn't cost much, $15 at max, to put on some deodorant, because you're at the gym, you're gonna be sweating. Of course, you aren't gonna smell the best because you've been exercising, and sweat doesn't necessarily smell good. However, deodorant goes a long way, so wear fucking deodorant. And lastly, I'll give you guys 2 more actually. Number 1, and I have a big water bottle myself. Just avoid filling up big ass water bottles on the water fountain, or if you are doing so, just kind of look around, make sure no one's coming. And if someone does come, let them go. Because man, you fill up a 2-liter fucking water bottle at the water fountain, that's taking up a lot of time. And a lot of people just want water, man. Don't be taking up that shit. And this one, probably my second biggest fucking pet peeve at the gym is leaving your phone on a fucking machine and going across the gym. Don't fucking do that. Why would you do that? Other people want to use the machine. If you're using the machine, but you're not actually using it because you're supersetting, let people fucking work in. Let them work in, because if you're on that machine and you're putting your phone there to reserve it, that ain't right. That ain't right. That one really needs to be said, because not a lot of people fucking follow that, and I see that way too much. But enough said. I'm gonna do this 8 reps. Second set. This is the high to low cable flow. I want to say that, but the high to low cable fly. I do like doing this particular exercise, but my favorite. I do it a little differently. If you guys haven't seen, I like, you know, typically people come in like this. I like to come in like this. Get that really nice squeeze on my chest, and of course you want to squeeze the fuck out of your chest. Really get that contraption going. Control it obviously, so don't pick away y'all, or just fucking really just moving quickly instead of getting that maximized effort out of it. But let's do this shit. Last one. Now we're gonna work into our tricep, which Mr. Shahir has the ability to step into. Come on in, Mr. Shear. If he can hear me, he's got the headphones on. But that's the problem with single hand exercises, is how long it could take to just do it. Especially because there's two of us and, you know, I don't want to be in the gym all fucking day. Oh man, definitely a fatigue there. Gotta put in that work though, right? If it was easy, everyone would do it. It wouldn't have any value. We got one more set, last exercise of the day. Finish the way you started. Put in your best foot forward, put in the maximum effort. Just because the last set, you might want to get it done just so you get home. Doesn't fucking matter. Get it done and get it done the right way. Let's get it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Your boy got home safely. Always something to be grateful for, because you know there are people in the world that don't have that luxury, and I am gonna keep fucking saying that because that is the truth of it. And you know what, you want a positive life, you want to have happiness in your life, you got to start by looking at what you have in your life to be grateful for, because happiness is a choice, guys. And I don't know about you guys, I choose to be happy, and to be happy you need to appreciate the things you have in life, because if you don't appreciate the things you have right now, you will never appreciate the things you have when you achieve what you want. Because a lot of times people are saying, oh, I'll be happy when I do so and so, or whenever I achieve this, or blah 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 blah. If you aren't happy with what you have right now, guys, you're never gonna be fucking happy. Okay, so take a second, look around your room, look around, say I love you to your special person in your life, whether it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your cat, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be. Tell them you fucking love them, you appreciate them, and you are thankful for them, because guys, there's people that do not have that fucking luxury. If you guys have the ability to pick up the phone right now and call your mom or dad and they answer, you have an amazing blessing, because there will be one day, and I hate to be so negative, but there will be one day that you do not have that luxury, right? And you're gonna wish you fucking did it. So this is your reminder. Call your parents, tell them you love them, tell them you're thankful for them, and smash that like button, because your boy is very, very happy with all of you guys. I am happy to have you guys on this journey with me. If you're new, hit that sub button, because your boy, like I said at the beginning, is on route to hit 1,000 subs by April 1st, 2024. Can we do it, guys? You guys are awesome. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a video, and drop a comment down below what you guys are grateful for, because I am always curious to know. And you know what? If you guys want to start being grateful for things, you got to start framing your mind around it. But enough said. Like always, guys, find your impetus. Goodbye!